Hello friends, today I want to show you, again I want to talk about this book, Vedic Numerology, a treatise on Hindu astronomy by Chaudhary. Today I want to discuss about two cases of longevity. I want to try to explain how he finds longevity. But I also want to say that in the book there is opinion of Jivu Raman about his work. Don't you think of that if Raman that made prediction of longevity, why didn't he use Chaudhary system? He never used Chaudhary system. Why? Because, how I will explain in the next case, sometimes the position of the planets are not in the right nakshatra. Now in this case they are in the right nakshatra. But in the next case of King George VI, for example, the sun is not in the right nakshatra and the moon is not in the right nakshatra. So he wrote this book in 1968, the first article in 1966, where there were no software, no computer programs for calculation. He made his own system, a wonderful system, how to find the position of the planets, and also he has found that he has made a system how to improve that the week has also astronomical division, because the year, the month and the day have astronomical division. The day 24 hours, the month approximately 31 days, and the year 365 days. But astronomers say that the week do not have any astronomical division, and in this book he proves that it's not correct. Then he says that for East and West there's not only one day for East and West. In fact, he uses the day rulers to find the position of the planets, longevity and marriage, and the longitude and latitude of the chart, just using the day lords. In this case, Jawaharlal, in this case of Jawaharlal Nehru chart, he was born on the first day, and 180 degree opposite, there is Monday. So he uses first day Monday to find the position of the planets, also the latitude and longitude of the place of birth. So you also find the sidereal hour, so finds the lagna. Now I want to show you, it's not easy to explain. I will try to explain how we arrive at to determine one's longevity. Now, if you already know the book, you know that a person born on 14th of November 1889, that is a solar chart, you must go to the southern hemisphere on and see the months 22 October to 21 of November in the year 1889. The first part of the southern hemisphere, that is this is the first part of south, this is the north, right? It should be the 37th nakshatra on the fourth part. You will see Thursday, here it is, in Leo, 22:30 hours in Leo sign. Monday here shows 2:30 hours, but it is a negative part. Or when you find the hours day of the birthday, remember it's there's always a negative part, right? 22-30 hours in Leo means Sravana Nakshatra, 22. It is negative. Rohini, that's the great Nakshatra, is a great Nakshatra, and it shows the sun position. See, the sun is opposite Rohini. It shows the sun is in Scorpio sign. Monday shows 2:30 hours. See? It means Bharani Nakshatra, number 2. But Bharani is negative. The greater Nakshatra is Purvashara. And it shows that Jupiter is in Sag and also in Purvashara. So Monday in Leo sign, 2:30, shows Bharani negative. The greater is here, it shows the position on Jupiter. Alright? Jupiter is Lord of Thursday, as well as Lord of Pisces and Sag. See Cancer in the second part of Southern Hemisphere. Monday shows 19:30 hours, and Thursday shows 22:30 hours. 19:30 hours shows the node of the moon. Ketu is in Nakshatra Mula, because 19:30 means Mula, and opposite Arida there is Rahu. Instead, in Cancer, 22:30 hours, again that is Sravana, shows the position on the moon, because the moon is opposite Sravana in Aslesha. It is a 7, Sravana is a 7 aspect of the moon, because Aslesha 9, where the moon is 180 degrees of Sravana. That is, moon is in Cancer. Now we have to find the latitude of the chart. Now see Pisces and Sag of Jupiter, Sag and Pisces. The first part, this is the first part of the North Hemisphere. Monday shows 20-30 hours. And the second part, North Hemisphere, Sag, Thursday shows 80-30 hours. Here it is, 80-30 hours. Now, add 2 hours of the difference of the Southern Hemisphere, 80-30 plus 2 hours, it is 10:30, that is Maga. Deduce 20 minutes of Ayana Shalana, so 10:30 less 20 minutes is 10 degree 10 minutes hours. It means Maga Nakshatra. Okay? Shata Taraka, that is 24, is opposite Maga, 180 degrees. Shata Taraka is 24. 24 star means 24 degree solar degree. 24 solar degree. See latitude chart, so you must go to the tables for the latitude chart for 24 degree of Sagittarius. Go to the tables on a Thursday and see 24 degree in Sag. It shows 294 degree 59 minutes. Deduce 213 degree of Sag, 0 Aries up to all the sign of Sag is 270 degree. And we get 24 degree 59 minutes latitude north. This is 24 degree 59 minutes latitude north. It shows the place of birth, the latitude, the declination. Now the first part of the South Hemisphere, Thursday shows 30 hours, right? It is 30 hours. It is negative. Now we have to find the longitude. It is negative. That that is Ravana, is negative, always negative. Each 4:30 Rohini is a greater nakshatra, right? Again, Leo shows 20 to 30 degrees, that is Ravana, it is always negative. The greater nakshatra is Rohini 4. 4 hours are greater nakshatra. See longitude chart. Now you go to the longitude tables for 4:30 hours and deduce the Monday longitude, which is not in the first part. That is 6 degree Monday. That becomes, because in the table 4:30 shows 67 degree 30 minutes, less 6 degree of Monday becomes 61 degree 30 minutes, longitude east. Right. So we have found the longitude, right, and the latitude of the chart of the ascendant. Now 22 October, the 20th of November, that is when the month is born, is a solar chart. Now if you have read the book, you know what it means. You should know, because these videos are for who has the book, of course. Opening month in 1889 is in the 3rd house. Now you should know that people born in 19th century, the beginning month of the year, December, January, starts in the 3rd house. In 20th century, in the 4th house. So you should know this. So 22 of January to 21 of December is the 3rd house. Let's say you don't know the ascendant. You don't know the ascendant, right? But at the beginning, Thursday showed 20 to 30 hours in Leo. Take in mind this. That is the month he is born. So Leo shows the month, the period from 21 October to 22nd November. He is born 14 November. So take in mind this. So December, January is in the 3rd house. You don't know the 3rd house, right? But you don't know which is ascendant. 3rd house. Take in mind. You go backwards for solar chart. You go backwards in this way. Okay. Instead, for the moon, you move this way. You move this way. Sorry. So December, January is in the 3rd house. 20th of November, 22 of December, 2nd house. 21 October, 22 November, 1st house. That is the Rasi that Jupiter showed in the beginning. So Leo is the Lagna. Now, not in every case it's the same how we find the Lagna. In this case it was easy. Okay. Now to find the longevity. As he is born on the 14, the date 14, 1 plus 4 is a 5, right? Is a 5. Here he uses numerology. He uses the week of the week of the month. This is now, as is a solar chart, and the nakshatra 22, 30, that is 4, is negative. you start counting from the sun part. You see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You started from here, not from here. The moon part. This is the moon nakshatra, these are the sun nakshatra. So you put Thursday 5, go backwards, Wednesday 4, Tuesday 3, Monday 2, Sunday 1, Saturday 9, Friday 8, Thursday 7. Now this shows the right ascension, declination of the planets. Now you see the moon is in Aslesha, so one could think the longitude is Aslesha. No, it's not. The moon here, the moon Monday shows 2, Bharani. Bharani, that it shows Monday in the Lagna is 2:30 Bharani. Now, this shows that the right ascension of the moon is Purnavasu, because Purnavasu is opposite Purvashada. 2, 20 is a 2. So this is the right ascension of the moon. The sun instead, the sun, shows Nakshatra 1. Nakshatra 1. Nakshatra 1 is Ashwini, that is opposite Swati. So, as the moon is in Anuradha 18, but its right ascension is Swati, that is opposite 1. And declination is Anuradha. Okay. On this side, Jupiter is in Purvashada, it's opposite 7. It shows that this is a right ascension of Jupiter. Now about longevity. For longevity, he uses the sun and the moon, usually, that works for the day lords. Okay? Now, the part of the moon shows the day lords and the date. The part of the sun shows the year and the months. Now, right ascension of the sun is Swati. His declination is Anuradha. Swati, right ascension opposite Nakshatra is Ashwini, and his declination from Anuradha is Kritika. The declination Nakshatra are the bad Nakshatra. Kritika is Trigon Nakshatra of Uttarashada, that is opposite Nakshatra 25 in the 8th house. The moon, right ascension, is Purnavasu, right? And declination is Aslesha. Aslesha is a Trigon Nakshatra of Revati in the 8th house. So count declination of the sun 3 up to declination of the moon 9. Ashwini 3, Bharani 12, Kritika 21, Rohini 30, Migra 39, Arida 48, Purnavasu 57, Pusha 66, Aslesha 75 years. Now 80-89 plus 75, you arrive at 1964. As you see, the years, they show the years 8, 1, 3, 5. Tuesday show the year. That rules Aries. Tuesday is on Mars that rules Aries. The month was May in the 8th house. Jupiter is lord of the 8th house, is the 8th lord and the 5th lord. Jupiter in star 20, that is a 7 right adjunction, 7 aspect of the moon, and it declinates on Sravana, that is a 7 aspect declination of the moon. That shows the months. That shows the months and the dates. Jupiter is lord of Pisces. First day rules Nakshatra 5. 5 is May. Jupiter in Pisces is shown May, the month of May. He died on May. Jupiter in 8th house also, as he declinates on 4 and aspects the moon 9, that the moon side shows the dates and the day. It shows Revati in the 8th house. That is of Mercury. It was a Wednesday. Revati rules by Mercury. That is a Wednesday. Now I have elaborated a simple method to know approximately the longevity. If you look at the tables of the nakshatra, it starts from nakshatra 1 up to 108 nakshatra. If you look at those tables, you see that the first part up to Revati, it shows Aries 1 to 9, Taurus 10 to 18, Gemini 19 to 27. This is the first part. The first part of the Saptarishi, 108 cycle, and so on up to 108. The last from 100 to 108 is Pisces. I decided that is the 12 is written 12 sign of the zodiac. Now this is the fixed zodiac, right? A fixed zodiac, but in some cases you must use the moved chart, starting from the ascendant. Instead of starting from Aries 1 to 9, you start from the ascendant, say Leo 1 to 9, second house 10 to 18, and so on. In a movable chart, this is a fixed. Now, he died at 75 years, right? It falls in Sag, from 73 to 81. Usually you find the longevity in the first house, the third house and the 8th house. From Lagna or from Chandra Lagna. But this planet must also be in a Malaka house or Malaka Lord, or in the 8th house or the 8th Lord, from Lagna or Chandra Lagna. In Niru chart, it falls in Sagittarius, where the 8th Lord Jupiter is. Jupiter is 8th Lord, is in Sag, and it shows from 73-81. It shows approximately longevity. Then, as you know, maybe his longevity is from 73-81. You use Chaudhary method. I will show you another chart, next chart, also use a Dasa Bhukti. The Dasa Bhukti shows also the year and the month and the date. So you can combine with his system. Okay, now I want to discuss a chart of King George VI. He died in his 57th year at the age of 56. Born 14 of December 1895, died 6th of February 1956. You will find it on the page 231, 232. Now, what here, there is some problems because according to his calculations, the sun is in Jesta. Now I will show you why. Instead, in modern calculation, the sun is Anuradha. And also the position of the moon is not, he makes some confusions when he calculates the longevity, no? Now his ascendant is Libra. Now, according to my, first I want to start to my method, approximate method, based on his method. He died at the age of 57, right? His Lagna is Libra, and Libra shows from 55 up to 63. Venus is also the 8th lord, as I said. The planet must be in a Malaka house, must be or a Malaka lord, or in the 8th house, or the 8th lord. Venus is also in 12th house from Chandra Lagna. So, Libra, if you think you will have a medium life, from 55 to 63 could be the right period. Now, as you know this, then later I will show you how Dasa Bhukti shows you the month, the year, sometimes also the date. Now, the day lords here, this is never different. Up to, according to modern calculation, the time of birth, 3:05, before sunrise, shows Friday, the day lord. Instead, in his book, he says that Saturday is the day lord. And he also says that on page 111, in 111 he shows you the motion of the earth, right? And it's not written King George VI's name, but this is the date, 14 December 1894. And he gives the Rasi where the moon is in Scorpio, and the Lagna in Libra, and he gives birth time 3:30. Now, to have Saturday as a day lord, you must, because on that year, I think that if I am right, sunrise was at 7:40 at that latitude. So after 10:40 AM, the day will become Saturday. But at 3:30 AM, the day Lord is Friday. But he says that Saturday and opposite day, Tuesday, are the day Lords. That's why it will be sometimes difficult to use modern calculations. So sometimes you must use his calculations, using his tables. Okay, let's say the day Lord is Saturday. And opposite day is Tuesday. Right. He says 1895 less 1808. You must find the sidereal time, daytime. It will be 87 less 81. It becomes Arida. Arida in the fourth part of Saptarishika. On page 109, see the tables. 1895, Saturday, 6:30 in Sag. Here it is. Alright. The fourth part of northern hemisphere. This is the fourth part, this side here. That is Sag, the part of the Sag and Cap is the fourth part of the northern hemisphere. It starts from here, first, second, third and fourth. Saturday shows 6:30 hours. It is negative part. Tuesday 180 degrees Saturday. Tuesday shows 9:30 hours. Here it is. Always on the fourth part of the north hemisphere. In Capricorn, it's negative. Add 2 hours the difference of the negative part, 6:30. Plus 2 is 8:30. It's negative. Means Pusha Nakshatra. It shows Jubilee position. Now, Tuesday 9:30 in Capricorn, okay, it's negative. So add 2 hours the difference of the negative part of 6:30. 30 hours. This is negative. It means Pusha Nakshatra. So shows Jubilee position. Okay. Anuradha star is greater Nakshatra. Sun is an Anuradha. Now, Pusha, where Jubilee is, Anuradha is a greater Nakshatra. He says that the Sun is in Anuradha. In reality, in modern calculation, the Sun is in Jesta. You see the difference? 90:30 of Tuesday in Capricorn is negative. It means Aslesha Nakshatra. Jesta star is greater. Maybe here he made a mistake. He made a mistake. As Tuesday shows 9:30 is Aslesha. The greater Nakshatra is Jesta. This shows the Sun position. Now look at the moon. He says the moon is in Jesta. He's saying star. See the confusion. The moon is in Jesta star. But in reality it is in Visaga or Anuradha, as I told you before. Mars is Lord of Tuesday, as well as Lord of Scorpio and Aries. See Scorpio, the first part of the south hemisphere, this starts the first part. It's a bit of Sag and Scorpio, the first part of the south hemisphere. It shows 6:30. Here it is. Like Saturday in the fourth part. Also Saturday shows 6:30, sorry. Deduce Saturday hours from Mars hours. Here he is finding the longitude, as he is born on 0 west longitude, right? To find the longitude you must look at the day lords, Saturday and Tuesday. Saturday on the fourth part of the north hemisphere shows 6:30, and Mars in the first part of the south hemisphere in Sag shows 6:30. So you reduce Saturday's hours from Tuesday's hours, and you find 0 west longitude, 6:30. Next 6:30, 0 degree west longitude. The fourth part of the north hemisphere shows, Tuesday shows 9:30. Deduce 20 minutes of Ayana Shalana, so 9:30. Meno 20 is 9 hours. This means Aslesha 9 star. This. Zravana, this one, is opposite Aslesha. That becomes 22 degree solar degrees, right? Then see the chart for 22, look at the tables of the chart for latitude, and you see that 22 degree of you see chart for 22 degree of Aquarius on Tuesday. You will find on Tuesday 22 degree of Capricorn on Tuesday shows 31 degree north, 28 minutes. Latitude. That is 357 degree 28 less 300 of Capricorn, right? It's 57 28 north. Then he says here 9:30 hours are in both Rasi, in Capricorn as well in Aquarius, both signs of Sagittarius. So these are the longitude 0 west and latitude of his place of birth. It's quite close to actually in modern calculation, because in the place he is born it shows 52° something, I don't remember. Okay. Now 22nd of January to 21 December is a period of the moon. This is a lunar chart. Right? Opening month of the year in 1895 is in 11th house. As I said before, in 19th century, he was born in 19th century. In solar chart, the beginning month of the year starts in the 3rd house. In lunar chart, in 11th house. In 20th century, the beginning month of the year starts in the 4th house in solar chart and the 10th house in lunar chart. You must know if you have the book. So opening month of the year 1895 is in 11th house. Then put the 7th aspect of Saturn, Rashi, in 11th house. Leo sign is the 7th aspect. Put it in 11th house. It shows Libra Lagna, Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio. But as we have modern calculation, and this is a AA rated chart, we don't need to use his calculation. We already know that the Lagna is Libra. Okay? And we know that December, January starts in 19th century in 11th house. So this is 11th house, shows December, January in lunar chart. So 21 January to December period of moon, opening month of the year 1895 is in 11th house. Okay. Then put the 7th aspect of Saturn in 11th house. Leo sign is the 7th aspect, put it in the 11th house. It shows Libra Lagna. Okay. Right ascension of the sun is Swati, he's saying here. This is really strange. His declination is Anuradha. This is very strange because in modern calculation the sun is in Jesta. How can this be the right ascension? So why he says that the right ascension of the sun is Swati and declination is Anuradha? How can it be is the sun is in Jesta? Declination of the moon is Jesta. That is logic because the moon actually is in Visaga. Right? But then he says, and radiation in Visaga. Here is correct. Then he says, the 7th aspect, right ascension, is 5. No, how can it be 5? It's the right ascension in Visaga. How can Migra be the 7th aspect right ascension? It should be the declination. The right ascension should be 3. And declination opposite nakshatra is 3. So here he makes a bit of confusion. Both declination nakshatra is Kritika 3. Then count 3 up to Punavaso, which is in Cancer, the 7th aspect Rashi of Saturn. Now if you do the numerology, he doesn't show in the book, but I will show you. He is born on Saturday, 15 December, right? So on Saturday you put the 5. Then you go Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Now, this, the date 5 of Saturn is 5, is his declination, because Saturn is in Visaga, declinates on Jesta, opposite declination is 5. The other Saturday on the sun part, this is the sun part, the moon part, Saturday shows Nakshatra 3 because it is his right ascension, because in Visaga opposite is 3 critical. Venus here he shows 2. Venus in Swati opposite Nakshatra and right ascension is 2. There we can say Tuesday shows 8. Mars is in Anuradha 17, that is 8. The moon is in 7, is right ascension is 7. The sun is in Jesta, but here he shows Swati. That's why he says the right extension of the sun is Swati, maybe, and his declination is Anuradha. Any aspects Kritika. Maybe this is why he says then he says count both the declinations of the sun and moon is 3. Then he says count 3 up to Punavasu. The 7th aspect Rasi of Saturn. Why? As a declination is 3, that is in the 8th house. 3 is a nakshatra of the 8th house. 3 is opposite Visaga. So also Visaga is an 8th star of 8th house. It's opposite. That's why he says his longevity is from 3 to 7. The Triga Nakshatra of Kritika is Uttarashadha of the day lord Saturn. Saturn sign. Is opposite Punavasu. So he says the longevity is from 3 up to 7. So you count Ashwini 3, Parani 12, Kritika 21, Rohini 30, Migra 39, Aridra 48, Punavasu 57. That is his longevity. That is between 55, 63 years, as I told you before, in Lagna. Okay. Then he says Cancer shows the month 22 February to 21 January. It doesn't say in this case specific month. For example, it shows January, or it says it shows the period from 21 of February to 21 of January. 21 of January to 22 of February. In fact, he died in February. Then he says, in the year 1956, So as he has found the year, 1895 plus 57 is 1956. He has found the months from 21 to 22 February, 21 January to 22 February. He says the right extension of the moon is Jesta because in the natal chart the moon was in Visaga. That is opposite 3, that shows the longevity, that shows 57th year. When he would have in 1956, 57 years, the right ascension will be his declination chart, in natal chart. So he says, the right ascension in 1956, the moon will be Jesta. His declination will be in Purvashada. That shows Alida, the date. So he died on 6th February at his 57th year. Actually, on the day of death, the transit moon was in Migra. That is the right ascension. That was his declination in natal chart, and on that year was his right ascension star, because he was in Migra, opposite Jesta. The declination on the moon on that day shows the date, 6. Here it is. This part shows the date, the year. This shows the year, Saturday. Saturday, Nakshatra 3 on its opposite Punavaso show the year 3. This is the month February. This shows the months. So when he said Cancer show the period from January and February, right? As these were the years, right? These were the months, and here is no January, but there is February. So February is the month. On February, these were the bad dates, and 2 is opposite 6, and 6 was the date. That day was Tuesday. The day was a Tuesday. Because where you find the dates, there must be the day, Lord. Tuesday was the day. I believe before sunrise, or during the early morning. He died in the night, they say. Now I want to show a thing. He died in Jupiter. Let me see here. He died in Venus. Dash of Venus. Bhukti of Jupiter. Now, Jupiter from the Chandra Lagna is the Maraka Lord. Venus is the 8th Lord from Lagna. From Chandra Lagna is a Maraka Lord 7. So Jupiter Venus was a dangerous period. That's why you must use also Dasa Bhukti combined with his method. Now, as I said before, my research, quite always, the Dasha Bhukti Lord shows the year or the month. Venus Dasha from the moon position Visaga starts in Purvashada here, Dasha, right? If you move the moon, Venus starts with opposite Arida, the date, okay? Jupiter, the booty lord in Pusha, is opposite Nakshatra Sravana. That shows January, February. See? Venus is opposite Bharani. That in my progression, it is 56 years. Now, Jupiter aspects also Uttarashada. If you count my progressions from Nakshatra 1, first year, second year, third year, 28, 29, 30, so on, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57. Jupiter also he shows the month February, he shows his 57th year directly. So in Dasha Bhukti of Venus Jupiter, you can say that Jupiter shows his 57th year. Venus moving the moon from his nakshatra opposite 6 shows the date. Jupiter shows the month and the year. Again, Jupiter shows the month, shows 57th year. It's opposite Uttarashada, that shows 1956. As I said, usually it is the Bhukti Lord that shows you the exact year. Jupiter opposite 21, 1956. It's opposite also 22, that shows you January, February, at the end of January, beginning of February, right period. And also his 57th year. Okay, I will do other videos with other cases, more easy than these 2 cases. These were the maybe the most difficult to understand. Okay, see you next time. Bye.